Welcome back to Sleep Secrets. I'm Craig Osborne, chiropractor. In this video, I'm going to share you 3 important things you need to keep in mind in terms of your bedroom and providing the best environment for your quality of sleep. There's a big secret that comes at the end that you may not be thinking about, and I want to share a tip with you in just a couple of minutes. So the most important first tip that you're probably getting wrong is the temperature of your room. Many of us set the temperature, especially in the winter months, in the 20s perhaps, because it's reasonably comfortable, but for sleeping it needs to be between 16 to 20 degrees. If you're in Fahrenheit, you can do the conversion. However, that means that it's usually a bit cooler. For many of you, you'll go, oh, that's really cold. However, the thing is you're going to sleep better when you do that. So 16 to 20 degrees Celsius. Tip number 2, it needs to be dark. Remember in the last video I talked about the circadian rhythm and how the effect of light stimulates production of different chemicals, cortisol and melatonin, and those things are going to help keep you awake. So it's really important that you need to get your bedroom as dark as possible. Good blockout sunlight shades, and really importantly, and that comes into another factor, is you need to get things like cell phones out of your room and even landline phones, because the lights from things like this or from your clocks and things can be enough to upset those chemical levels in your body. So get the light out of your room. The other thing you need to do is make sure that it's quiet. As much as you can, reduce that outside sound, so ticking clocks. Yeah, there's an argument you want to have your windows open for fresh air, but often that lets in sound. So you need to work with the best kind of options that you have available to you. But the quieter your room, the better it will be for you. The big tip for today is you need to also think about air quality. Now, most of us probably don't think about that so much, and there's different ways you can look at it. There's a whole argument that looks at something called electrosmog, the effect of electro products and things like phones and Wi-Fi in the activity levels of your room. What I'm talking about here more is particles and dust stuff that floats around in your room and you're breathing in. So for some of you, especially with allergies, you might want to consider getting an air purifier. The other thing that we should all consider, and this is a little bit horrible, is that we all lose skin cells during the night. And all of our beds, if we look at them microscopically, will have dust mites in them. It doesn't matter who you are, you're going to have them. You're king or queen, or you're someone on the street, you're going to have dust mites in your bed. Now what that means is that they of course are going to be eating your skin cells, and that sounds horrible, and they need to do something with that, so they're going to be pooing as well. Now all of that accumulates in your beds, it accumulates in your pillows, so I really strongly recommend that you look at getting a proper type of mattress cover and pillow protector that aren't waterproof, because that's going to have problems with your sweat as well. So they need to be breathable, but they also need to prevent the accumulation of dust mites in your bed. What is not great for them is, of course, you also need to air your bed frequently. Vacuuming it is also an option, but just don't leave your bed constantly covered and never getting air around it and through it. And that's why having a good physical bed and base that allows circulation of air is going to play an important role. So that's it. It's relatively straightforward. The key thing you're going to need to watch out for is the temperature. It will play a big role, but work on those other ones as well. Hope you've enjoyed that. We'll get into the nuts and bolts of sleep posture next video. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye.